It's one player, two player, put controller in, and they turn the power button on and say, power on! It improves upon 4 where it needs to, but it also, like, is missing certain things that, like, were part of the charm of 4.
4 is still a perfectly good game. It's still very playable. Because I didn't like grow up playing Resident Evil 4, so like I played it for the first time like last year, and I played it. It played just fine.
I know why they did the remake. I know why they're doing all the remakes right now, and everybody, including you, is upset about them. But I get it. I understand why.
I'd rather just
they're trying to fix the timeline, so
I like them to just make new games.
They do make new games.
I like them to not.
They just did 8 before they even did 4.
I like them to focus on making new games.
They've been doing nothing but new games at Capcom. What do you mean?
They remade Resident Evil fucking 4 right after Resident Evil 8.
Yeah. And before they did Resident Evil 8, guess what they did?
Remade Resident Evil 2 and 3.
No, they did 3. 7 came out between 3 and 2.
So what? My point.
They do a remake and then a new game and a remake and a new game and a remake and a new game. And while Resident Evil is doing that, while the Re-Team is doing that, other games are coming out at Capcom. Onimusha just got announced.
Fucking.
It's a new Onimusha, not a remake, not a remaster.
I don't fucking give a shit about Onimusha. I'm talking about Resident Evil.
Onimusha is fucking amazing.
I don't know why you're like arguing this like it goes against my point of they should focus on making new Resident Evil games.
I thought you meant the whole of Capcom, not Re-Team.
I want them just to focus on fucking making new Resident Evil games if they're gonna make...
I want them to fix the timeline so it's not a fucking atrocious mess.
You're not fucking worried about the Resident Evil timeline.
I am worried about the Resident Evil timeline. My existence by default defeats your argument.
That's not how it works, fucker.
There are plenty of people who hate the timeline as it currently is because it's fucking all over the place and it's an absolute mess.
Some people like it. I like it because it's a charming mess.
I would like it if it were a charming mess that at least made somewhat sense with like dates and times changed and fucking fixing plot holes and shit that don't make any sense. Like fucking Resident Evil 1 with like where everybody fucking is at all the same time. It's all over the goddamn place and it's weird. It doesn't make any sense.
Nobody gives a shit about the plot of Resident Evil.
I do.
Well, then you're dumb. That's my rebuttal.
You're dumb because you make...
That's my rebuttal, Your Honor.
You're dumb because you justify the act of remaking these and I don't want them to be remade.
I don't think...
I don't see a problem with the remake if it gives them more time to focus on the... Let's say, for example, Resident Evil 9, right? The remake is a separate team that is just remaking a game that already exists and thus requires less resources. So they can focus more resources and time on making sure Resident Evil 9 comes out better.
But they could also just not have to worry about allocating resources. They could just allocate the resources used to make the remake.
I can't do that because then you don't make money to justify paying the people who are making 9.
But they know Resident Evil 9 is going to make $1 quadrillion because people like...
They don't know that it's going to make $1 trillion.
Well, they have a pretty good guess that they're going to...
If you remake original Resident Evils, you can take risks with Resident Evil 9 to make it possibly even better. Because you make your money back. Besides, they've only got, like, what? Fucking 3 more Resident Evils they can remake?
Roughly? I mean, there's probably
it's
more.
Like
if
5,
they really want to go
Code Veronica, and 1,
I don't
right?
think 5 needs a remake,
I
why
do.
don't fucking remake Resident Evil 6 while you're at it? Fucking...
Yeah, no, I
matters.
think 5 and 6 should be remade.
I don't think so.
I think
sucked.
they should be...
No,
That's the point.
Resident Evil 5 was alright. Resident Evil 6...
I think 5 could have been scarier. That's the only reason why I would remake it.
I don't think it needs to, though.
Just change the tone. Improve the graphics a bit. Same thing with Resident Evil 6. Fix the tone. Improve the graphics. I think the graphics are fine. 6 was
the problem is that they're co-op games. Co-op spooky games are usually kind of a little harder to do.
That's why you just take 5 and you remove the co-op of it.
Well, no, that's not you remove the fun part of 5, which is the co-op.
Well, I guess I would remove the co-op for 6 more than anything, because it wasn't really necessary.
The co-op in 5 is fun.
Co-op in 5 is fun, yeah, but you didn't need it in 6, that's for damn sure.
5 and 6. 6 is alright. Like, it's a fucking...
6 is a terrible Resident Evil game. It's a fun co-op zombie game.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, it's a fun, it's fun as a co-op game.
That's why 6 should be remade above all else. In fact, I would say I would say you should focus and allocate resources on 6 for the next remaster above all else. Because that's the one game that really just needs to fucking be redone.
But at that point, it doesn't really matter. Just make a new game.
You were just tired of remasters and remakes.
But yeah, I think that's fair though, because that's fucking all the, like, I want new games.
We are getting new games. We're getting plenty of new games.
Like what? Assassin's Creed shit. Number 4.
Assassin's Creed Shadow, and it looks really good.
Like
I'm very
shit-o, am I right, fellas? I don't know. I'm not impressed with what I've seen.
I am.
But I'm also like, I've not played an Assassin's Creed game since like fucking Revelations.
I played Valhalla, and it was a really good Viking game. I'll just put it that way. Come on. There we go.
Come on, man.
There's a rune I really want that gives me my health back every time I do that.
It'll be fucking epic!
To make this game a lot fucking easier.
I don't know. I just want, I want every game to be the PlayStation, like the PlayStation.
They're
2.
literally making so many original games right now. An Onimusha sequel just got announced. Not original, but like they're making new games. And then Yakuza just got a new fucking expansion.
That's Pirates.
That's its own fucking game, I think. It was originally conceived as
the Hawaiian Pirate.
Yeah.
One.
Fucking, they're making a new, it's that dog that does the painting and shit.
Oh yeah, fucking what? I bought it on Steam recently. The remaster of it. Okami. No, not Okami.
Oh yeah, so we bought a remaster and you had a good time. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not against. Okay, I'm not saying I'm against. I just realized you put it in my mouth that I'm against remasters. I'm not against remasters. Making a game like accessible to like modern players.
I'm not against
that's
remakes
great.
for that reason too.
I'm more against remakes because I don't think really a lot of games you could just fix, maybe like adjust the controls a little bit and fucking boom, bada bing, bada bing. I don't think you need to fucking
I don't know
remake.
if I want to deal with that right now.
I don't think you need to remake a whole game from the ground up that came out fucking 6 years ago.
Like Dead Space?
Yeah.
I liked the Dead Space remake.
You can like it fine enough, but like
It added the voice acting for Isaac.
I will argue it was unnecessary. But part of me is like,
I would argue it was necessary, but only the first one. I don't think the second one needs to be
I was about
remade.
to say, I'm like, hold on, no, I'm like, I'm fine with arguing that remake was a little necessary because like,
it revitalized the IP.
Yeah, I'm like, after Dead Space 3, I'm like, you kind of needed that test of like, were people interested in maybe making?
I would argue you could even remake 2 and like double down on the horror aesthetic, and then remake 3 because it was 3, and then just do a 4th one and then cap it off and be done.
But then why don't you just skip all that and make the 4th one? People like that.
Well, they did that with Crash Bandicoot. They did 1, 2, and 3, remade them all in one pack, and then they just did 4. Trying to dodge this fucking poison while also dealing with
throwing poison at me! Stop! Fucking peeved. But I'm not. I want it on the record. I'm not against remasters. Making a game playable on like the fucking Sims 2.
Let's take for like I think remakes are fine in this sense, right? If they had just remade Glover instead of remastering it and porting it, they didn't even remaster it, frankly. I would have preferred a remake because that game's a buggy fucking mess. Games like that were cult classics, they deserve to be remade. Oh no, this is not happening.
God.
Oh my god. I do not do enough damage to those dudes. Excuse me. Oh, you almost got me.
You almost got me, you cheeky little bastard. I'll give you that.
But I saw it coming. But yeah, it depends on the game. It's a context basis. I think Dead Space 2 should be remade. I frankly couldn't care less about 3. I think it'd be fine either way.
I don't know. I think if they want to go that route, just allocate those resources into making a new Dead Space.
I mean,
now with the remake of 1, it's known the audience is there. People want to play more Dead Space. You proved your point after the disaster that was Dead Space 3. Like,
well, you'll be happy to know that Dead Space 2 got put on hiatus for an extended period of time. I'm dead.
God.
And the reason why is because Battlefield needed more people.
They gotta be sent to the battlefield mine.
So now we're getting a new Battlefield, and it's Battlefield 6. And I'm so glad there are 13 Battlefields. And DICE doesn't make anything else now.
It's gonna make Titanfall 4.
It's so fucking awesome.
Or they didn't make Titanfall 3 yet.
No,
So
I meant DICE. Did they make Titanfall?
They did. No, that's Respawn.
Yeah. Respawn also fucking put Titanfall 3 on hold so they could go do fucking Apex, which is clearly so much fun.
They're making money. Oh!
I could make money selling trash too, and
Well, that's the business now. It's gotta be live service.
totally wouldn't get sick of it at any point ever.
What if we make money?
What if we make this game that we would never have to make games ever again,
What if
ever?
loot box?
And then I'm so glad Naughty Dog is making The Last of Us, but in space. I can't wait to play that.
Wow. Games are a serious art medium, guys. Neil Druckmann, you fucking hack.
And then Insomniac Games is making Spider-Man 3 and Wolverine, the latter of which is the only one I'm actually excited for. This is the way down, right?
I hope so.
I'm not gonna find out right now.
I don't want to try. I don't want to try. It's too scared.
There's gotta be a lantern
I
somewhere,
don't
because
know.
I made a lot of
love
headway
it.
and then lost it all, so...
I just love to see the studios take like new cracks, like new shit.
I just want...
It's usually like a sequel, remake, based on an IP.
It speaks great volumes that the most recent game I've had fun with is Avowed. And
Yeah.
everybody thought it was just going to be Outer Wilds, but like...
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds, my bad. But medieval, and it fucking wasn't, from what I've played.
It has a chance to drastically change.
It's fucking way better. Because it's not trying to be a comedy every 10 seconds.
What are you saying? Because you have to really put in a lot of effort for jokes to be funny? It's easier to write a serious thing than it is to write a comedy?
It's almost like they wrote that one really good joke about the mascot, and they were like, dude, what if we just do this all the time?
What the whole game is this? It has some okay bits. I like the, I don't know if you, I assume you got far enough to meet the guy in the cave who's like, as he's fucking dying, he's like trying to like sell like products. He's trying to use like slogans and marketing shit for the Spacer's Choice Corporation.
I did, yeah.
It's like literally at the beginning of the game.
It's the first quest, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you're still in being taught the game. Oh, my fucking blood echoes, thank you. I thought that was an alright bit. He's like fucking bleeding out and he's still like trying to PR speak to you. I thought that was a good. Like
I think I saved him.
The game has good bits. It's just because but to be fair, it literally throws a joke every 5 seconds. I don't know. My biggest issue with that game was
Some of them are bound to fucking stick.
A lot of my issue is that the game basically only really has like one joke it tells a lot of the time, and I found it funny when it deviated from that, which is like, oh my god, guys, did you know that les corporations are les incompetent? It's like very cool. This is like the 18th time in the last 5 minutes you've told me this joke.
Some
variety, please. The problem is like you really can't. That's
fucking lantern.
A lot of the game's writing for a lot of its jokes is just structured around that punchline of les corporations are les incompetent. Which like I'm not arguing, but like I'm not here to fucking clap and agree with you. Be funny.
I just didn't like how it fucking looked.
It did not look very good. I liked
its
aspects.
Graphics are gross.
Yeah, I liked the aesthetic they were going for with the sci-fi.
Or it was like
but like the actual graphics,
sci-fi punk.
Yeah, it's weird, like kind of 1800s-y, or like late or late 19, not late, like early 1900s, like the world of tomorrow. Like I liked that look.
I did too, yeah.
But yeah, the graphics themselves.
I liked that setting. I didn't much appreciate the looks like it was built in Unreal Engine, but not in a good way.
Yeah, like the actual graphical
It looks like
quality.
it was Spyro the Dragon, but with really shitty cell shading.
Mhm.
And I don't fucking like that.
John, take the wheel.
Oh, you have to go pee?
Take the wheel. I'll be back in a second.
Hello, everybody. We're gonna try and find a lantern because we really need one right now. And I don't really know where it is. I'm gonna be real, I kind of forgot where anything in this fucking swamp is. I don't fully remember. I think we're headed the right way. I'm pretty sure. This looks right. No, that's boss. I think it's up this way. Hold up. That would be a really, really shitty boss run.
Oh my god, it's candy corn.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Oh, okay.
You. Don't think I see it.
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
I was gonna talk from over here while you don't die.
Oh, cool. There's no lantern over here.
I think you'll be fine.
Bad.
I don't like that. I was getting a little dicey. I'm just gonna wait before I try to head over.
We're at a boss, but like I don't know where the lantern is.
Where the fucking.
There is a lantern nearby that I can't fucking find for some reason.
Damn.
Man, if only I hadn't deviated septum from the path.
They have a deviated septum from the path. What?
Yeah.
Only a deviated
Stupid
septum.
joke, it's fine.
Only a deviated septum.
If only I hadn't deviated
If I had a deviated circumcision from the path.
I don't know, whatever, fuck off.
It's like, fuck you. We're in a ranty mode. We're complaining about video games. We're in a ranty hours. We're complaining about video games.
I'm just fucking sick of unnecessary remakes.
I'm waiting for the triple. Oh my god! I'm waiting for the AAA collapse. It's gonna happen, and I'll be applauding. When
I feel like it's already happening, frankly.
Well, we're in the midst of it, but I'm waiting for it to fully happen, and I'm gonna be like, yippee! Cause I mean, most of the shit I play is like indie anyway.
Last two good AAA games were Avowed and Indiana Jones, so.
Stop blowing fucking fireballs at me. I'm fucking pissed off about that, mate. Stop that. I'm fucking katana. That fucking tombstone was helping you right there for a second. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't.
You had a tombstone that was blocking fireballs that you were kind of like stuck behind. Oh, knock it off.
That's one.
Fuck you. It's a diamond party.
Get out of my fucking space, dude.
Ho 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 ho.
What? You can't do that. That's my trick.
What the hell? Ow! Dare you shoot the game? That's my move. Yeah, bastard. I stopped paying attention for a second. Is one of them stuck in the fucking wall?
He was stuck behind the... But he has a long reach attack, so it was causing problems.
Oh, okay. Oh, what the hell?
What bullshit was that? You can't just fucking do that. You can't just be like, oh, you know what? I've decided that I'm gonna have this thing reach from the other side of the fucking arena for you.
Actually, you're dead. Fuck you.
Where are we at? Oh, we're over.
No, well, that's good.
2 hours, 42 minutes.
We're gonna keep going. Make up for Batman.
No, that's fine. That just made up for that.
Oh, well, we're good.